But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories. And is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things. And it has to be responded to. Excuse me, turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you.
This parliament can do, with or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do.
President, this side, what will it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the president. It's for him. No, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Sure, I'd rather answer. It will be.
My president will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories. And is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things. And it has to be responded to.
My goodness, it was a shit show today. My. Ramaphosa zazinena onarana ntwa ya nyadi faithful. I think that's what they call it. What's going on, people? T-Money here. We're back with another video. Listen, y'all, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share if you feel like doing that. Listen, Ramaphosa zazinena was at the White House. A lot of crazy shit happened at the White House today. Okay, and a lot of people were looking forward to this meeting. Kaofela ne re shebile kore la lefatshe lena kaofela le ne le shebile le ipotsa hore na meeting ona wa Ramaphosa o tla o tsamaya jwang. Matekane nka di notes you are next on the line, because at this point we don't know what's really going on. All these programs, US programs and everything that also to didn't terminate to right. It's time that on getting notes. Well, I guess Ramaphosa how we are so to and everybody in the South, I guess, because Africa is like the most developed country in the southern part. Mara, yo, people, in some way, I kind of agree. Not agree with the whole thing. I agree. And not that I agree. You know what? Let me just take my word back. I understand where Trump is coming from, especially if somebody does not have enough knowledge. Okay, somebody's been fed with this lies without facts. Okay, one of the embarrassing moments Ramaphosa had to defend today was Julius Malema. There was a video, Julius Malema. I think this video was from back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, where Julius Malema was urging people at the stadium. I think it was in 2011. Hold on, let me go back and see here. Was calling for deleting members of South Africans, 4.5 million strong white community. Excuse me when I say million, because what's about it? Basotho, Sotho siyazi mona hamotwari million. 4.5 million strong white community, which comprises about 7.3% of population, and roadside memorial ostensibly for dozens of murdered white farmers. So, la hopola pina ya ntoya ya Malema ya double. I think that la etsiba pina ya Ramaphosa ene double in. So the main question that Trump asked, because this guy is defending Malema, listen, this does not go with our policy. This does not align with South Africa, what South Africa stands for. This is totally something wrong. We definitely understand where you're coming from with this, but this is not what South Africa represent. Jwale Trump wa mmotsa gore, okay, so why le sa tshware motho enwana? Of which is really important because ha hona motho a ka tsamayang a out in the public and make a statement, such a bold statement like that in a stadium full of 100,000 people, a encourage gore magua a ntho, you know what I mean? Babulawe, Afrikaners. You know what I mean? It's like, so what did you do? Because if you really look into it, Malema got away with that. I'm telling you, if in it America monana, Malema would have been behind the bus. Okay? He would have been behind the bus. And I agree with Trump in this manner. Not that Kiri Malema, as far, some sort of like a disciplinary action must have been taken, should have been taken towards this person. Okay? Ba motivate the ANC about EFF. And this is what Malema stated in this meeting. This person was kicked out of our party, but he was still allowed to, everybody has a freedom of starting their own party. It's a constitution in South Africa. You can start your own party. That's exactly what he did. Malema cannot be stopped when it comes to things like that. Mara, as a president, Tom Zanzi, there should have been something that you should have done from the beginning. And Trump, it makes sense for Trump no. The comparisons to Mandela and all of that. At this point, I think it doesn't really play a major part like that because people don't listen to things like that anymore. People just go by the rules, or people just go by what they want. Mara, it was hectic, and he actually avoided that question. Haba motsa hore na hubaning motho antsa a tsama distrateng a sa tshwarwa. Abaya avoid a question and he jumped onto something. The main reason here is to come and kiss ass. That's really the reason why this guy is here. To improve trade relationship, investment relationship, and to kiss ass. That's exactly why this guy is here. And it worked. It worked. And I honestly like how he approached the whole thing because he was really calm. He wasn't here to argue. He wasn't here he was very calm and very respectful, with very strong conversations that they had. And actually, after this Oval meeting, they had a separate meeting which did not involve the media, of which I think this is where everything is. And I felt like a lot of people are starting to respect him as a president of South Africa, of how he actually handled himself, how calm he was. Trump had pulled all the receipts. I don't know if those were AI receipts or I don't know. But for some reason, he had played the video for the media. He played all those videos right in front of the whole world. He had all the printed papers, all the tweets, everything, the news outlets, everything, newspaper, everything was there as the proof. I'm Montari. This is the proof. This is what I'm granting these people asylum based on these things on social medias, on news outlets, and based on the video that I just seen, one of your leader saying that publicly, that he wants to unalive these people. So what do you say about that? It was crazy, but he handled it very well. This is epitome of being a president. I know a lot of people don't like Ramaphosa and all of that, but I feel like right now he saved, not that South Africa needs to be saved, okay? But he saved Africa. There might be some considerations when it comes, after having this conversation, definitely going to be some reconsiderations when it comes to this asylum situation, because now I feel like Trump has an understanding, even though he's not there yet. A lot of people that are saying so many lies about Trump, and this is what Ramaphosa should have said, like, hey, Mr. Trump, you know that a lot of people are saying really, really bad things about you. That doesn't mean that everything that these people are saying out there is true. It might be a lie. It's the same thing that happens in South Africa. Media can portray South Africa the way it wants it to be seen. So, Come on, Swamang. Scamaman and Tote, no. Mara jump on a little proof, utlili paperwork high. Mara Hasuri, but trouble away. No, how about trouble away? It's just that this guy said these things, but were they really, did these things really happen? It did not happen. So I think there's an understanding now. So, the private jet if we're in 2 years wrong in Dubai. I think that's the one. Yo, it's a shit show. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to say something about this. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share if you feel like doing that. I'll see you guys with another video next time.